Mine are humor and also the love of learning, and I think I also had like curiosity as well.
I think my character strengths are that I can be a nice person, I can like be also helpful, and I think that I am a good friend and like a trustworthy person. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Aurora.
And my name is Alva.
And we're from year 6. We think our strengths are humor,
Perseverance,
kindness,
zest,
caring,
and wait, let me think. And love.
So my character strengths are teamwork, creativity and a love of learning. I cooperate every day with others, my teaching team at school. I love working with others, sharing our knowledge. I love being creative within the classroom, creating lots of interesting learning experiences for the children. And my love of learning, I love learning new things and especially learning alongside the kids as I'm teaching.
I can offer a lighter side, offer a little silver lining to our whatever I'm discussing, offer a bit of humour as well.
Normally, if my friends or family feel down, I'll like comfort them, like make jokes and stuff to lift their spirit up a bit. Yeah.
I feel like I use my humor and kindness to really build good friendships in like a positive way. I feel like it makes friendships less toxic when you're kind to one another, and you're not so serious about everything, which is kind of where my humor comes into play.
Well, since I love learning and I'm really open to learn new things, so it's easier for me to focus in class and be engaged in the lesson.
It's like in drama when I had to perform and I need to always like have a think I have to be open-minded to other people's ideas, not just mine, because it's not about having you by yourself, it's about having everyone's ideas.
I think that with well-being, it's about like how you feel and how others feel, and like I think character strengths that your character strengths can help you like with your individual well-being to make you feel good about yourself.
If your character strength is compassion, you can actually then reach out and sit with someone that might be going through a difficult time. So I think that the two really go hand in hand and you can't necessarily separate them. And I do also think like well-being and using your character strength to actually always keep yourself healthy, like both physically and emotionally.
I feel like the connection for me between character strengths and well-being is that I try and use my character strengths like humor and kindness to really lift up me and my friends. And I feel like if it wasn't for things like that, on a day-to-day people would be, I don't know, a lot less happier, so have a lower well-being. But with those character strengths, I feel like it just makes someone's day better, or even my day better.
I think character strengths have a very big connection or close connection with well-being, because the children in my class, when they identify their strengths, it really builds their belonging in this classroom. They understand that they have strengths that they can use to help them learn, to help them build relationships. These strengths and well-being align in everything that we do, and it helps the children to feel that they are valued and everyone has strengths and they're all different.
There may be moments where I feel I'm in a job that is about giving and caring and checking in on other people. I have a family, I have all those things that actually seem to put my well-being a bit further in the background, and others are more foreground in the background and more in the foreground. Having said that, making someone's day better and seeing the smiles on students or family does kick back, right? It does give you that lift and a bit of, it does encourage things towards well-being. But I do believe that there are things I need to learn still to get some further balance that allows me to pay a bit more attention to my well-being overall. More to learn.
I think the focus on well-being has been a significant aspect of improving school culture. It's allowed students and staff to share if, for example, they are going through a tough time, maybe coming to school in the mornings and have had a terrible start to the day, but just being aware and being able to share how we feel, I think has been a significant opportunity for us all to learn to care for each other, to actually be students that want to kind of make the environment a place for everyone to feel that they can celebrate life, do well and enjoy their learning experiences.
What I get such a kick out of, and what I see in the culture at ISWA, is the student to student check-ins in the mornings or just around the day. I see students just, giving each other a little smile and going, "Are you okay?" And it's genuine. And they're seeing it modelled through their teachers. Teacher to teacher, they'll see other teachers patting each other on the back or something, or just saying, "How are you going today?" And it's real, and it has an impact. There is never a space where we can't take a second and say to someone, "Are you all right? How are you today?" I think that's incredibly valuable. We're dealing with we're emotional community-based beings. It's the only way to work with people.
The kids all across the school are now so familiar with the visible wellbeing. They use it every day, whether it's in the classroom, outside when they're playing. They're all familiar with the literacy. They all identify it in a positive way, and staff as well. We have seen a positive culture come about it since we've been doing the program. So I think it's been a really positive program in our school.
So I think well-being has impacted school culture in a very good way, because it has allowed students to take initiative on focusing on other people's well-beings in class, so it can allow students to focus more by kids realizing that there may be a distraction in class. So I think that well-being and the emphasis on well-being can lead to a more positive, safe environment in the classroom, and also to better learning.
Oh, I think it's been amazing. I think a focus on wellbeing for the strategic goals of the school and the commitments of the school has been wonderful, because it's elevated the conversation. Everybody's talking now about wellbeing and has a greater understanding about what wellbeing actually is. That wellbeing's not just about being happy or life being blissful all the time. It's also encouraged people to use the language around wellbeing and to be invested a little bit more in the research behind wellbeing, because it's an enormous area. It's growing too. But also I think people are conscious of, particularly during the pandemic and post-pandemic, that there's a great need amongst some sectors of the population to tap into what wellbeing is, so that we can encourage people to be more resilient in the face of trauma and crises. And you've only got to look around the world at current events in the last several months to see that sometimes things can be really hard.